Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning, madam. Today, we will present about evaluating performance of bank from RHB Bank, Berhad. First, we talk about introduction. RHB Bank has substantial market leadership in Malaysia across targeted product and segments, ranking among the top banks in Malaysia and having a large presence in ASEAN. In RHB, present in the ASEAN area, includes 9 countries and employs over 14,000 people. RHB Banking Group is a Malaysian financial service conglomerate, Group Community Banking, Group Wholesale Banking, Group Sharia Business, Group International Business, and Group Insurance are the group's 5 business pillars. Product and services offers to customers is first deposit, second financings, third investment, and the fourth life insurance, and the last one is general insurance. Okay, next we talk about performance. All right, for the return on equity in 2021, income generated from equity for every dollar of honest equity is better than 2020. And the second one is return on asset. In 2020, management efficiency in using assets to generate income is better than 2021. Next one is net interest margin. In 2020, the net interest margin is higher than 2021, which indicates RHB Banks in 2020 has been able to make a good use of its assets as return produced by investment has success to offset interest expenses. And the next one is net non-interest margins. In 2020, the net non-interest margin is higher than 2021, which indicates RHB Bank in 2020 fees and other source of non-interest income offset non-interest expenses. And the next one is net bank operating margin. In 2020, effectiveness of public bank is at using assets to generate profit is better than 2021. And the next one is earning per share. In 2021, EPS of public bank is higher than 2020, which likely indicates RHB Bank in 2020 is more profitable. And the next one is about net profit margin. All right, for 2021, NPM is higher than 2020, which indicates that RHB Bank in 2021 is more efficient at converting sales into actual profit. And next one is a high spread equates to a higher profit margin since the difference between interest earned and interest paid out is high. And I will pass for the next presenter to continue my overall performance.
So next, for provision for loans and losses, we don't have the provision for loan and losses. And also for number 10, also we don't have. So I will skip to 11. For the net loan ratio, in 2021, RHB has the higher ratio, which is 0.67. In this ratio, the higher this ratio, the more loans or a bank has and the lower its liquidity. The higher the ratio, the more vulnerable a bank is to the higher default. Next, cash and due from bank. In this ratio, 2020 is the highest, which is 0.082. In this ratio, a higher ratio indicates that the bank asset exceed the bank cash and due from the bank. Next is cash and government securities. In 2021, RHB has the highest, which is 0.11. A higher ratio indicates that the bank asset outnumber its cash and government securities. Next is equity capital. In 2021, also RHB has the highest ratio, which is 0.154. In this ratio indicates that a company is in a better long-term financial position. Next is purchase fund. Also in this ratio, 2021 has the highest ratio, which is 0.007, higher than 2022, which is 0.004. In this ratio, the higher the ratio, the higher the degree of leverage, and consequently, the higher the risk of investing in that company. Lastly, operating efficiency ratio. In this ratio, 2020 has the highest, which is 0.47. In this ratio, the lower the ratio, the more efficient the companies. Next, for the conclusion, the group total asset grew by 3.6% from December 2020 to RM 280.9 billion as of September 30, 2021. As of September 30, 2021, net asset per share were RM 6.85 and shareholders' equity was RM 27.9 billion. The group gross loans and financing increased by 4.6% year to date to RM 194.6 billion, primarily due to growth in mortgage, SME, commercial, and Singapore. Domestic loans and funding has increased by 2.6% year to 4. Lastly, for the conclusion, for the recommendation. Lastly, for the recommendation, RHB Bank may boost market revenue by providing relevant knowledge that increase the benefit to cost ratio. In addition to banks that can reduce a reasonable cost, this can boost their financial performance. Financial success is usually determined by the efficiency of the salesman. Excellent performance not only to the prosperity of the bank, but also to the benefit of society as good corporate citizen. Profitability and market share are the most important factor that may be used to gauge the performance, and according to many researchers. That's all from us. Thank you, madam.